It's a place to be. Hey, Erica. Hey, Janae. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Kels. Gang, gang. Delightful. Hey, Kate. Good evening, sis. How are you? Make sure you guys hit the like button, please. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Casey. Hey, Miss Brown. She said, "Now, sis, right when I was going to bed, you hop on LOL. Hey, baby, and chat. Sorry, sis. I gotta go live when it's convenient for me. I apologize, sis. Notification gang, gang, Janae. Hey, LaQuinta. Hey, DeAndre. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Monica. Hey, Tina. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, JG. You doing some lessons planning? I'm glad you live to keep me company. Okay, sis. Hey, Courtney. How's everybody doing today? Hey, J Bay. Hey, Diamond. And Coy. CC, what's going on, sis? Hey, Sam. You guys make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you, Monica. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Love Lies. Hey, Head Honcho. Vibes. What's going on? Hey, Desiree. I'm in class, but he's very dry. So, you guys, hey, BJ. I'm doing fine. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Mommy Vibes. Hey. Oh, I said Tamara. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, y'all. Make sure um, if Miss Pearl don't come to the chat, she's our chat secretary. She takes all the notes for the people coming in talking about what I miss. So who want to be the chat secretary? So when the people come in, hey QE, when the people come in and they want to know what they miss, somebody can pass the notes on to them. Hey Sophisticate, hey Destiny. Well, y'all let me know if somebody wants to be, hey Broke, if somebody wants to be the chat secretary. What you say? We don't have a Yeah, we don't have a secretary. Pearl might be busy tonight. That's so funny. But I'm glad you guys made it. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Hey, Lex. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. And make sure you guys go over to my cooking channel. That's why I'm so late getting on here, y'all, because I was filming another video for my cooking channel. If you're not familiar, it's Get in the Kitchen with Tasha. Y'all scurry on over there and subscribe so you can get some cook with me ideals. Hey, Bevo TV. Sis, I can't promise it won't be no foolery, sis. I can't promise that, sis. I don't control the people. Delightful. We're gonna talk about that, sis. We gonna talk about it just here in a minute. Same for me, dear. Newborn unpredictable, so I don't know what my attendance will be like. Oh, we need a cooking video once a week, Tasha Boo. Sis, I'm trying to pump about as many days as I can in a week. I put up a couple this week already. I think I put up 2 or 3. I can't remember. Janae said, sis, but we love the foolery. Like, I mean, that's what we come here for. Sis, what you think we come here for? Well, sis, if the foolery is what you're here for, the foolery is what you're gonna get. Okay? Because I guarantee you, if I don't entertain you, somebody in here will. Erica says she's driving, sis, be careful. Stacy said, I definitely want to hear your thoughts. And your thoughts is what you gonna get my thoughts, sis. Trust and believe. All right, y'all, let's get going. Y'all know I don't like to linger. We've been on here for a few minutes already. Hey, Asa. Hey, Miss Carice. Right. Hey, Antoinette. All right, y'all. So let's get going. So, all right, we're gonna talk about my jazzy life. If you're not familiar, which majority of you are, my jazzy life is a mommy vlogger, and she has 4 children. And sis here recently introduced us to a new character, a new cast member in her show. We like to call him Zaddy. Okay, so Zaddy is the new member over there on that channel. And yesterday, Jasmine was, I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Miss Brown. I know that's right, Miss Brown. Um, I don't know what was going on with Jasmine. She decided to go live in the, I don't know, mid afternoon, and then she went live. I thought we was through with the in the bed, in between the sheets, the in between the sheet lives, but I guess sis said I got to bring them at least once or twice a month. Hey Marie, and so Jasmine. Hey Kay, Marsweeta, you say you in the bushes, sis. If you don't get about them bushes. So Jasmine went live, and the first live she titled it something about nauseous. She was feeling nauseous. So when I seen the title, I was like, well, sis, I'm feeling a little crampy, but if I do a live, I'm not going to put that in live. Now that might be part of the conversation, but I might just title the live, what y'all doing? Because I ain't doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, that live was very random and weird, but we do know Jasmine do weird, random stuff. So, true. What's up, Miss True? So I'm like, all right, sis, I'm gonna go on over here and see what you're talking about. I think I caught a replay, y'all. I'm almost positive that's what I caught was her replay. Niche, Yanni, Bonnie, B. So I'm like, okay, sis, what we over here talking about? So obviously, as usual, Jasmine does a bunch of random, you know, I don't know how you would say it, babbling. I'm gonna say that babbling on, and I'm like, all right, sis, I'm gonna need you to get to the point of this live. And then all of a sudden, I started hearing her talking about somebody's beds are broke. Okay, I said, wait, whoa, wait one hot picking minute. I know you ain't talking about them beds that one of your dear loyal fan subscribers gifted you, sis. I know you ain't talking about those beds. Uh-uh. What's up, Gwen? Uh-uh. I no. Hell no. So sis started saying that she turned the story into 2 beds. It sounded like she started off talking about the girls' beds. Then sis uh girl head honcho sis, I don't know. As many times as she feel like she can, I guess. So then she slithered on over to the twins' beds. So I'm like, well, if you stop changing that damn room around, maybe they won't be so fragile. I don't know, girl. So I'm like, all right, you just them beds was just gifted to you in what, February, January, February, I don't know, somewhere it was beginning of this year. Since why are those beds riggedy raggedy? Uh, so then I'm like, okay, so your kids need some beds. All right. Hell, I need a new vacuum cleaner, but I'm not going to get on this live chat and start telling y'all the reasons why I need a new vacuum cleaner and why I feel like I need a new vacuum cleaner. Because at the end of the day, everybody needs something, right? All these content creators probably need something in their houses, but when they go live, they're coming to entertain you with what? Conversation, and not a bunch of what you don't have, what you wish you had, what the kids tearing up, this, that, and the other. So I'm just like, hey, Maria, hey, sis, hey, Latrice. So I'm just like, all right, girl. Well, sis, see, this is the problem. Now, prior to Zaddy being on your channel, since we was halfway here for the single mom woes of I'm struggling. But sis, you have invited a third leg in your house. And we all like to affectionately call him Zaddy. Okay? And now that you have Zaddy over there, since we don't want to hear about what you need, because we want to hear about what Zaddy has bought you. Yeah, that's what happens when you invite a third leg in your home, sis, and he becomes an occupant, regardless if you got him on the lease or not, sis. You got his hats hanging on your closet door. So when you have a Zaddy, sis, you have Zaddy buy the things that you need. Yeah. Now, we do understand women, we conversate, right? But that conversation is really for your homegirls. And I'm going to keep saying this, right? But when you come to a platform of, I'm going to just keep it funky, y'all, strangers, okay? Because at the end of the day, yeah, we're familiar with each other because we know each other's profile pics if we got a picture up there. And we remember each other's names. But at the end of the day, y'all ain't been over none of y'all houses and y'all ain't been over mine, okay? I'm just going to keep it 100. Hey, Kay. So since when you do that, when you invited that man in your home, sis, you kind of lost a window opportunity for begging. Now I'm gonna just say that's what it sounded like to me. Now maybe you wasn't begging, maybe you was just conversating. But it's just awful funny how now you're broke, destitute, and busted. But last week, honey, you you laid them crisp fold $20 bills in that bed for Sadie's birthday. I'm just saying, sis. I probably wouldn't have did that. I'm just saying. Um, Stacy said, I don't think Zaddy's worth 2 cents. Might as well be single. Well, here's the problem. Jasmine is accustomed to showing us how she treats her men, but she never shows us how they treat her. Yeah, we don't see that part. So, sis, then that's when we start to feel like, well, sis, are they doing anything over there? Because in her video today, sis said that Zaddy was at work. I guess he works nights, and she was waiting on Zaddy to come home. I guess I don't know. So okay, well Zaddy's working, and so I would think, sis, Zaddy's. I'm pretty sure in the midst of you guys having conversation, I'm pretty sure, or at least one of the main topics should have been this rent $1,600 a month. How much you got? Okay, that I don't know. Me personally, that would have been one of the initial conversations after my name Jasmine. I got 4 kids and my rent $1,600 a month. Okay, period. Wet ass and dry pocketbook. My grandma always said that if he can ask you for your stuff, you better have your hand out asking for stuff too. Your grandma was facts on facts. Now we we know that yes, sis, he living there. Because in the vlog yesterday when she wanted to let us know she was nauseated. Now she mentioned excuse me, our room. Now, unless she's sharing rooms with the children, which I don't think so, because they have their own rooms, I would just assume when you said our, you was talking about Zaddy, sis, because I don't think I remember seeing these stuffed animals on your bed. So I'm gonna just assume you mean Zaddy. So now you guys are sharing a bedroom. So you might want to share whatever is going on in that home. Now, sis also decided, somebody in the chat said they mentioned they were a worker for the Department of Texas Family Services. I guess they're case manager, caseworker, whatever. Okay. And the lady said that she doesn't really watch Jasmine's channel, but her daughter does. And I guess her daughter was curious to want to know how is this woman still getting food stamps and making money on YouTube. Now, again, we don't know how much money Jasmine makes, but we would just assume that you wouldn't be doing button, make you something, at least to pay your rent, because you don't work, right? So we would just assume, and you don't get child support because your baby daddy is incarcerated. So we're just going to assume that you make enough to at least live in that house, okay? So the lady questioned, why does she still get food stamps? Now, me personally, I would have been offended by that question because I'm like, B, who the hell are you to be asking me my business? Well, the reason why she asked you your business, Jasmine, because you like you said, you real, and since you want to be real transparent, but since you're so transparent that you damn near see through, okay? Like there is a such thing as too much transparency, and now you got people asking your personal business because you decided to let people know your personal business. Now, Jasmine said that her money fluctuate every month, and she reports her earnings, I guess, every month to the welfare office. But Jasmine, no, sis, you don't report all your income, okay? Because for one, those promos that you do that you get cash apps for, sis, you're not telling them that. You know why? Because you're receiving cash for it. Sis, you're not telling them that, okay? So you're not reporting everything, sis. See, that's what happens when you start opening up your mouth, because you're acting like you're real, but you really not telling all the truth. But here's the thing, you don't have to tell us that truth, but because you opened the door for that conversation, that's why you get random people popping up asking you about your financial situation, sis. And I don't care, vlogging your life or not, people don't need to be asking you about how you paying your bills and how you feeding your family unless you open the door for the conversation. I just know I want to know why all the titles for her videos there are always misspelled words. My happily taken life. Yeah, I don't know, sis. I mean, maybe she just feels like people would be like, oh, she misspelled a word. Let me go see if this girl needs hooked on phonics. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, sis said that she wished she got TANF so she could get childcare services. So I'm like, what? Jacob ASMR, what do you mean you're at 99 subs, sis? What does that mean? Are you soliciting your channel, sis? Well, if you want a shout out, sis, you need to DM me on Instagram, okay? That's how we do that. Sis said that she wished she got TANF so she could get uh childcare assistance, but I could have swore Jasmine said that she messed up her child care assistance because she didn't report her address, blah, skippy doo dah, doo dah. So it wouldn't make a difference if you did get TANF. Like, who would want to get TANF just so they can get child care assistance? Because since if you're getting TANF, that means you don't have enough income coming in, and based off your family size, the government feels like you're below the poverty level, and you probably with TANF, since you're not gonna get $1,600 a month to pay the rent on TANF. So that was very stupid to say that you wish you got TANF. What you should do is optimize your abilities to make more money on your social media outlets. That's what you do, sis. And then you pay for daycare with the money that you earn. Yeah. That $80 you gave Zaddy, that might have paid 2 days, a random 2 days in a week for your twins to go to daycare. So you can get you a little breather, sis. Said Zaddy told her get her money up. Yeah, she does have a degree, but she says she wants YouTube to be her career. So the degree is gonna do what? Sit on that wall. Thank you, Melanona. I don't know, y'all. That's just me. I just really feel like Jasmine is too transparent. And she's so transparent that people take advantage of her naiveness, vulnerability. I don't know, however you want to word it. And they target her like that because I don't care what nobody say. Strangers don't have a reason to be questioning you about how you take care of your family, right? because it's none of their business unless they getting ready to contribute to the cause. But why are they asking you that? Now that's just my personal opinion, y'all. Hey, Yomika. Hey, Miss Nirvana. Hey, Rena. Our family, we've been on for a little bit, since not about 20 minutes. No, nada. Your kids don't have to be potty trained to go to daycare because they're only 2. So no. Now they were 5, that would be a different story. Hey, Tanya. So, I mean, y'all, but that's Jasmine. That's, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm to the point now, like obviously we just sitting here discussing it, but it's damn near like disgusting to even watch. Cause it's just like, girl, you don't get it. Like, or maybe you do get it, you just don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even care anymore. Um, and you putting you're nauseated in your title of your channel. I thought, well, I guess so, because sis did a whole live where she sat on the toilet and conversated with people. So if you let people know that you got to pee and boo boo, I mean, letting them know you about to throw up, hell, what's the difference? You know? Sis said she got a degree in Tyson chicken strips and grocery hauls. Pine. What did you say? What about her man calling her a hoe? Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's scoot on over to that conversation. So I went back and I listened to the part that apparently, or what the assumption that he called her a hoe. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was very hard for me to understand what he said because his voice was so deep. Okay. Now I will say this. When he walked in that room and he said what he said to her, he said something she didn't like she was irritated because, honey, she cut the eyes at Zaddy. Like, Ninja, what you say? So he said something that she didn't like, or she just looked like she was real irritated by whatever he was saying. And she was like, I'll be right back, y'all. And sis vanished from the screen for about 3-4 minutes. I don't know how long. But I mean, what do you expect when you as a woman, you sit around and you call yourself a bro and talk to other and call him a bro? And, I guess he gon', if he talking to you like you one of the homeboys, he knew she was on live. So let's just say he said, ho, where my charger at? Ninja, didn't you know she was on live? Or you don't care about this girl's money? Or, no, I guess he said, well, hell, I don't care about her reputation because she don't care nothing about it either. I don't know. Hey, Apple Tree. Right, he does have control. Yes, Nirvana. Honey, she been, she got a lot going on over there. Yeah, the aggravation too, because sis was looking. Now she, like I said, she did say she was nauseated, but she said something about she had took some iron pills. So, maybe she wasn't feeling well, and but she wasn't rolling her eyes and cutting her eyes until he came in that room. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't say that's what he said because me, I didn't hear that. He said something, but his voice was so deep, and y'all, I don't have, I can't, I didn't slow it down, speed it up, whatever. Yeah, I didn't do all that. You know, all I know is when you on live, you need to be damn near mute. Like he don't need to be saying anything. That's just my personal opinion. Iron pills go with pregnancy. Not necessarily because I'm supposed to take iron pills and girl, if I'm pregnant, this chair I'm looking at pregnant. Iron is for when when you're anemic and you have low iron. My hands talk before my mouth. That way. I know that's right. Say, hey, humble. Iron pills will make you nauseous, but you take up. Well, somebody should have told her that. Sis should have Googled that. I don't know. But again, if you were so nauseated, why are you sitting on live? Me personally, if I'm nauseated, sis, I'm about to go lay down. I wish I would be sitting on here trying to entertain y'all and I'm feeling sick to my stomach. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I'm going to lay down. I heard him say, bro. I, I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounded like he said bro or yo to me. That's what it sounded like to me. Like I really hope that he's not that comfortable with that girl that he calling her a ho. And Jasmine just sitting there like, what you say, Zaddy? Yeah, I pray she's not doing that. But again, y'all, we do know chicks. Like we do know a lot of chicks, or have known a lot of chicks that will just tolerate any type of behavior off a man just to say they got a man in the building. I mean, y'all look what she's tolerated off of Philip. And again, that's not us assuming or our assumption. That's what she's told us. She's told us the things Philip has said unto her that make most women be like, girl, you freaking crazy. Um, he said, where my shit at, ho? I mean, okay, maybe he did. I don't know. I didn't hear that, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know what he said because it was kind of garbled to me. That's me, okay. But if some of you guys, took the time to slow it down real good so y'all can hear it, and if that's what he said, then she the fool for sitting there with him. I'ma just say that. But what can I do? Go over there and rescue her? No, because it just appears to me that Jasmine is attracted to men that don't treat her like she needs to be treated. I mean, my God, y'all, her own brother said that he's embarrassment to her. So it just seems like there's a cycle of men that's coming around her that's not treating her the way she needs to be treated. Even though, although that's her brother, but still, like, Jasmine told that to a chat full of people that don't know her, right? Other than what they see on her channel. Me personally, I wouldn't have been telling people that. Period. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have. Pray for those kids. It's enough listening to jazz nonsense. Pray for those kids. It's enough listening to jazz nonsense and now have a man talking the same way. Those kids will never communicate properly, and what they do say will be cuss words. Megan, that could be a possibility. But what y'all have to understand is we can't want more for Jazz than Jazz wants for herself. You know, um, if you guys didn't see Sofa Time Talks with Kale's video, y'all need to go check it out. She made a valid point. It just appears like every time Jasmine shows that man, she shows him in a sexual nature. Like when she did the birthday video, she showed him crawling up her backside. Then the video today, he twirling around in the room with his face blurred out. It's like, sis, at this point, we already know that who you dating. I mean, and because people that put the information out there. And if you are, if you're comfortable with this man, why? I mean, you can't say it's none of y'all business, because if it wasn't our business, then you should have never inserted him in the videos. Period. Like you clearly, but I mean, I guess you feel like you had to some way, somehow, because he living there. But there's a way to shoot videos and not ever show him. I mean, to be quite honest with you, y'all don't see my husband. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do what I do, he's not around because he doesn't need to be. He's not a part of my channel. Right. There's no hiding him. Uh, Chrissy, I don't know if he cusses at the kids. I haven't heard that. If you heard that, then I haven't heard that. So I don't know anything about that. Right, Shanakwa. Show him paying some bills, girl. Show us Zaddy going to the grocery store, sis. When you do those grocery vlogs, make sure Zaddy is pulling out his debit card, sis. I believe Mama Dukes was drinking moonshine when she was pregnant with Jasmine. She's slow for real, girl. Mm-mm. Same video. I think it's later in the video. What's later in the video, Anna? Oh, it's in the same video. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear that. Show him coming from work. Yeah, stop telling us what he's doing And I mean, obviously you can obscure the if he works for a company and he has to wear a company uniform. Obviously, you can obscure that so we don't have to see that. But yes, sis, show us what Zaddy doing for you, sis. Stop showing us what you're doing for him because we get that you cater to your men. Like we get that. Yeah, I don't know, Tina. They said he cursed at the kids. Child, I don't know. I didn't hear that. Right, show him. Yeah. But y'all, that's what happened. The reason why, hey Keisha, the reason why Jasmine is made a mockery of is the what is because of the things she has said and showed on her channel about herself and what she's willing to tolerate from a man. This is the same woman who told us that Philip said, they couldn't, be together again until she lose some weight. Honey, when he would have said that, that would have been the last thing he would have said to me. Like, I'm big because I birthed your 4 kids, you muskrat. That's why I'm big. I'm not big by choice. I'm big because I carried your children for 9 damn months. Girl, please. But then she lose the weight. Yeah, she's losing the weight. Hey, Angie. Hey, Trace. The way Philip looking at a girl. What you doing? Somebody find his other family. I know that's right. So which one of y'all buying them kids a bed for Christmas, child? Well, it won't be me because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just sorry. Like I feel like Jasmine needs to be like everybody else. Since you working right, your YouTube channel is your job. Since why you can't do like everybody else, and when you are in a need for something, you do like everybody else. You save up for it and then buy it. Like it's already, but obviously there's some really gullible, naive, vulnerable people that will feel sorry for Jasmine, and especially the kids, and donate to her. But as long as you keep doing that, she's never gonna do for herself. I don't know, y'all. I just think you can come on your channel and talk about things that's relatable. Kids tearing up stuff, yes, that's relatable. But I mean, Jasmine sat there for a whole 20 minutes discussing the beds and how the kids tore them up, and she needs this and she needs that, and she don't know how she's gonna do this, and she don't have any money, and she's broke, and she's this, and she's that. Like, sis, if you're that broke to where you got to keep talking about it, then sis, you might want to go get you a part-time job. Like you might want to do something to optimize your income, sis. She said the beds are falling apart. Right. I don't know if she's talking about. She started talking about the girls' beds. So I pray she ain't talking about those beds because they were just bought not even a year ago. Why they can't keep their kids home during why COVID when they don't work so damn? I don't know, y'all. She need to get herself a remote job since she don't want to go out and work. Exactly. Get you a call center job, something. You ain't even got to do it full time, do it part time so you can help ends meet. Like if you're having a problem of, making your ends meet, then you need to do something about it instead of sitting on your channel asking people for things because somebody out of them 44,000 people, somebody's gonna feel compelled to help her because they love to say, Jasmine, you're such a great mom. So they're gonna, but y'all don't recognize game when y'all see game. Oh well, I guess y'all don't, because a lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't recognize the game. Yeah, there sure is, Tina. There's a whole lot of them high and remote. You so silly, y'all. Girl, no, she don't need to make no own. What she gonna do on there? What she gonna do? She don't need no OnlyFans, sis. She need to only do what she doing right now, vlog. Tracy said she better get the drill. Oh no, you said Kay said that she better get the drill. Girl, honey, you better do like I used to do when there was something I needed in the house and I ain't had the money for it. Sis, I would, honey, I would Jimmy rig it quick until I could do better. That's always been my motto. She better go get some wood screws and a drill and put them back together. I know that's right, Kay. The state of Texas in her chat asking how she's still getting food stamps. I know, Barbies. I talked about that when a few minutes ago. I would have been shamed. I like, sis, they on your ass. You got caseworkers sitting in your chat asking you why you getting food. And since if I was you, I would be terrified. I would be scared. Okay? You sis, you should have did like Chrissy and told people you been stop getting food stamps a long time ago. And then you keep wanting to do food stamp blogs and talk about food stamps and this, and which she probably can get food stamps because she has a family size of four. I don't know what the income limit is in Texas for a family of four. Yeah, I don't know. But my thing is, if you can afford to pay $1,600 in rent, you obviously are making more than $1,600. At least I hope you are, because why would you only bring home $1,600 and put all that to rent? Huh? No, it was no hamburger helper. I don't even like hamburger helper. You enjoyed it though? Good. My son just said it was good. Video coming. I'm gonna put that video on my cookie channel when I get off this live. I'm gonna edit and throw it up there. No, Zaddy, just Zaddy, does not have a zone of his own. No, he does not, because he is over there bunking with Jasmine. She said that's our room. So I'm assuming she wasn't talking about the Scorpions. I'm assuming she's talking about Zad. Okay, so um yes, if she get 14,000, she make enough to support her kids. She's lying somewhere. It's not added. Yes, sis, the food stamp detective. I know that's right, honey. When I seen that, I said, what? I know you have. I said, damn, they policing her in the chat. Child, if I was Jasmine, I would have been like, see you later. Y'all remember on Color Purple when they got to fighting? When they was on the little juke joint and that man took the piano and he's like, see you later. Honey, I would have been like that with that live. I would have been like, I would have cut out. I'd be like, bye, y'all. Then she had the nerve to come back on later on that night doing her in between the sheets live. I'm thinking to myself, my God. Yes, honey. She said, our room. I was like, sis, you ain't been able to say our room in a long time. Honey, she was like, our room. I'm like, okay, sis. That's you and Zaddy's room. Okay. He must have was FaceTiming like the kids. Yeah, that lady was nosy. That lady was like, I don't watch your channel. Okay, my daughter do, and my daughter put me up on game. Sis, you on here scamming? Because she said you get food stamps and you got 44,000 subscribers. Sis was over there doing mathematics and algebra, geometry, little trig, and sis was like, after I add up everything, why do you get food stamps? And Jackson was sitting over there like, cause I'm broke. I'm like, girl, stop. You are not broke, Jasmine. Now you may not be balling out of control, but since you're not destitute, since you're not out here panhandling, stop. Stop saying that. Girl, they do. They do. Oh my God, it's so. Jazz was so motivated to make breakfast so early for Babe. While the whole, what'd you say? While the whole beginning of the pandemic, those kids was like, see through the picture because Jazz was. She said Zaddy needed the address for the parole board. I know that's right. So is he gonna pay her electric bill since he's like likes it cold? She is dummy gonna be so broke her kids won't have a Christmas because of that. No, her kids gonna have a Christmas because honey, one of them superhero subscribers she have it over there, one of them superheroes. Oh, honey, they gonna say today for sis. Sis gonna put up one of those videos where kids come with the Christmas and that's all she wrote. If she required to provide his income, she should say he's a roommate and they eat separately. I don't know, sis. She should have not ever told anybody about her financial situation. I'm just gonna put it out there, like, sis, you don't have to tell people that. I do understand people nosy and they like to know that, but sis, that's just what they nosy. You would be knowing all that. See, again, this is what they use for content. These food stamp hauls, and they thought that was just gonna blow their channel out the sky. I don't know. All right, Tracy. I don't know, y'all, but again, that's the story that she likes to tell. And, Jasmine, she don't get it. I don't think she'll ever get it. I'm not really here to help her get it, you know, since that's your life over there. If you want to, portray yourself as somebody who's hard up for a ninja, since that's on you. Okay. Now, again, Zaddy could be over there kicking it down, and I'm not just saying in the bedroom, sis. Yeah, but we don't know that because you don't tell us. You show us what you do for him, but you show us nothing about what he does for you. Now, again, did he call her a hoe? Yeah, I don't know. But I will say this. The day he went to McDonald's for her, and she was like, babe, there's no bun on my burger. And she asked him to go back to McDonald's. He was like, hell no. And I was like, oh, well, sis, I think that means he's not going. Yeah, he not going, sis. He said, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I heard either bro or yo. But again, it was kind of garbled because his voice was so low. It sounded like he was trying to be, a little. She was on live, but his voice is deep, so it carries. But the look she gave him, she cut her eyes at him. What you want? So that's why I was like, well, maybe he did say her. I don't know. But if he did, sis, that should have been the end of your life. You be like, y'all, I gotta go handle something. I'ma holler. Click and check him real quick. Like check him on right on out the door. I would have took him and his wall of hats and pushed him right on outside on the curb. Me personally. What if Zaddy is another Bam? Well, hopefully he's not K. I don't know. So y'all, let's talk a little bit. Let's jump off of Jasmine for a minute, because honey, we've been riding Jasmine for a minute, about 43 minutes. We're gonna jump off Jasmine real quick, and just for a little bit, we're gonna turn. We've been going down these YouTube streets, and we're gonna we're gonna make a sharp left turn on Sansaray Avenue. And I noticed sis has risen from the dead. I said, well, the hell did I said, what in the hell is going on around here? I'm like, sis, you doing videos? I thought you was deceased, sis. So apparently she said that she, killed herself from social media because all that she was enduring, but she decided to resurrect herself back and act like nothing's ever happened. Like, since you had people calling coroner's office all over the state of California, since you had people turning over pebbles, you had people stalking the cemeteries for your tail, and here you are. Yeah, she's on OnlyFans too. I was just like, this is weird. Okay, sis. And then you all hear, telling stories, giving, commentary like you just didn't fake your death a few months ago. I'm like, all right, girl. Yes, I am, sis. I'm behind. Let me why play dead? I don't know, sis. I guess for attention, but you could have did something else for attention, sis. You could have did something. You could have did a whole lot of something else. She took a 6 month break. Yeah, that's very crazy, but yes, a whole weirdo. And it's just like, girl, what was that all about? Like you caused all that drama and mayhem on YouTube and social media, period, Facebook and everywhere else she is, to turn around and come right back. Weedy said she better hope she mark her life early. Child. Lovely T wrote a whole sad post on IG for her. I believe it at first. Yeah, I did too. And I think Lovely T believed it too. Because Lovely T said she was having personal conversations with her on IG, DMing each other. B. Smith, husband, side piece, has left him. Who is B. Smith? I don't know who that is, Anna. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I couldn't understand, and then all of a sudden you just back over here like you just didn't fake your whole death a couple of months ago. I'm like, if people are over there listening to her, you about as crazy as her. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You about as crazy as her because I couldn't respect somebody who did something like that. Like you played on a lot of people's emotions and heartstrings. Now I understand going through stuff on social media. I get that, but you could have just took a rest from social media. You didn't have to act like you had faked your death just to think that people wasn't gonna bother you anymore. When a lot of people knew that she that a lot of people felt that she was lying anyway, and obviously she was. The Black Martha Smith. I don't know who B. Smith is. Wow, wow. People did vlogs. Yeah, exactly, Erica. People did vlogs. Sandra was embarrassed because she smashed Chris Law and was getting ran through. Okay, well, sis, you should have thought about that when you screwed the whole ninja that was on YouTube right along with you, sis. Like, if he didn't have enough respect for you to, you know, treat you like a woman, then you should have just bypassed that pig. Monica, I didn't hear the interview with T Pain's side piece, but I did catch Ryan Henry from Black Ink Crew, and apparently his best friend who had cancer, and he was smashing his baby mama and everybody. Hey, good vibes, everybody. Okay, I didn't know that. Good vibes. Everybody was all in an uproar, what has been an uproar about that whole thing with Ryan Henry from Black Ink Crew, Chicago. And my thing is this, everybody feel like Ryan Henry is such a horrible friend to his homeboy, but I'm like, nobody say anything about the baby mama. Like nobody saying anything about that. She should be just as horrible as Ryan Henry. Like, sis, you knew that was his homeboy just as well as you know that's your baby daddy, but you chose to lay up with this ninja. Yeah, I've been off of Black King Crew, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't really crazy about Ryan anyway, because the way he's been playing Rachel all this time, she got a whole child, and Rachel done been through that man thick and thin, and she's still holding on, and he act like Rachel is the only one he want to be with. But yeah, he keeps being caught up in entanglements with other people. I don't know. I've been off Ryan. Yeah, his sister story did touch me. Exactly, Nisha. That's how I feel. I don't pay, the way he did Cat, try to act like he wasn't really messing with Cat, knowing he went, all that went on when they went out of town. And then the way he did Miss Kitty from Black Ink Crew, New York, like he's just a dog ninja. Like, yeah, I'll be honest with you, sis. I don't really do the light skins, but he is a nice looking guy. But I don't do the light skins. So, goodbye. So he could let Rachel go and be with somebody who will make her happy. No, Rachel can let him go. Rachel is not trying to let him go, right? Just like he can let her go, Rachel can let herself go. But she chooses to go through that with Ryan because she really feel like because she his baby mama that he's always gonna come back to her. But since I wouldn't want nobody that's out here in them streets, and as long as I feel comfortable that he gonna keep coming home every night, but he out here in these streets rolling around with dogs and catching fleas, and then he keep coming back with you. Yes, sis, I wouldn't want no man like that. I mean that's just me. But again, like we talked about Jasmine, there's a lot of women out here that would tolerate anything just to have a ninja in their face. Brown skin, light skin, that ain't my type. Like I like dark skin men, honey. I damn near like 'em purple, or light skin, brown skin, whatever. He ain't my type. I'm gonna just say that. He turned up here too arrogant for me. He's too conceited and arrogant, and I don't care for men like that. And I mean he is nice looking. I'm not gonna take that from him, but that ain't my type. And I just really feel like everybody keep talking about him, but nobody's saying anything about the baby mama. Like she should have had enough courtesy to know, okay, this is my baby daddy's homeboy. You know, you tiptoed in the tulips with him, knowing your position just as well as Ryan knew his position. I don't know, y'all. She said, I'm always with a light bright. Can you get poisoned and then over time get Alzheimer's spell check error? I think her husband was poisoning her. Who husband was poisoning her? Stacy said blue black for me. Right, he was messing around with Cat. And then he made Cat look like a whole hoe. You know what I'm saying? Try to, minimize what they went through. Like, dude, you gave that woman whole oral sex it was a house full of all of y'all Black Ink Crew members. And then you try to act like that didn't happen. But you forgot, production had that on tape. Well, maybe you didn't forget. And when she said, I prefer not broke, that's my type. I know that's right. Oh, B. Smith husband. I don't know. Cardi, you know what? That whole thing with her and Offset, I mean, I knew that, she tried to say the whole reason why she, proposed a divorce situation because she wanted to let him know, she wanted to teach him a lesson or whatever. And y'all have to understand, everybody, a lot of these people, if not all of these people, do stuff for publicity, you know? Right. He was messing with Cat, Miss Kitty, Danielle, girl, he was messing with everybody. And Rachel still holding on. Black Ink Crew New York is my favorite. That's my favorite one. I don't really care for Chicago like that. Cardi B is young. Yeah, she's very young minded. When she did that whole where she went off on her fans and she was like, "Y'all, we go through this at least once a year. We go through this." And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you have let this celebrity status go through your head, sis. Because I don't care what type of celebrity you are, you don't have the right to just sit and talk to people any old kind of way because you feel like you got the right. Like I don't know, that kind of threw me off when she did that. Now the whole thing with her and Offset, and he got her to what was it, a Rolls Royce or whatever he got her for her birthday, with Culture's little custom made car seat in the back. Like that was to be expected because yeah, Cardi and Offset. Cardi again, another woman. She Offset's gonna keep doing what he's doing because he know all he got to do is rub on her booty and buy her something real nice and sis be like, oh, okay, thank you, guys. Mm-mm. Yes, she is. Cardi. I mean, I like Cardi, but I mean, obviously her relationship is her business. But since you told the whole world that you was getting divorced, and all he had to do was buy you a fancy tie, and since you was in there like swimwear. Hey, Nicole. Hope Offset treats his other kids special. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm pretty sure he does, though. I haven't heard any of the other baby mamas saying he doesn't. Yeah, her low standards will never change. And Cardi B, I think Cardi, she's to me, she's cute. Even when her teeth was messed up, she was still cute, a cute girl to me. But I think Cardi's had low self esteem for a while, and what she tolerated off of Ninja, I think now she still has to, and she doesn't. Like obviously, she can have the pick of the litter, and she chose to pick Offset, and sis, but you just gonna keep going through what you're going through with him because you really ain't taught that man no lesson by letting him know that you're gonna divorce him. Sis, that didn't teach him no lesson, any lesson. You just you just had some publicity. That's it. That's it. Cardi behaves like a gutter snipe. Yeah, I don't know, girl. But that's her personality. That's why people like Cardi because of her outrageousness. So she's gonna continue to act like that. Desiree said, "What's a gutter snipe?" Girl, a snake that slithers through the gutter. That's a gutter snipe. Girl, Ashley and Don. Oh my god, Ashley really irritates me. Like you want Don to be this man that says that he is not going to be. He's just not going to be that, sis. You quick to go and chair club up for Don, and Don gonna keep doing what he doing. Cause that's what he been doing. Cause that's what you've always tolerated. You know, like at some point, y'all, I do understand we love these men, but you have to stand up for yourself at some point, even if that means that you're gonna lose him. But since if it was worth having, you would still have it. Y'all don't know why he married. I think he married Ashley to shut Ashley up. I really do. Because that's all she did was whine and cry about being married and he being faithful. So since when you gotta beg a ninja to be faithful, since you don't need him, I don't care if you got one child or 20 by him. She said, "Wait, was four really fat?" Yeah, he was. Exactly, Queen. I might lose you, but I'm not going to lose my self respect. And I, like the old saying go, it's somebody for everybody, honey. Exactly, Sofa. Yeah. Ashley trying to hang on into trash that was supposed to have been gotten taken out. Right, a long time ago. She just keep like I think Ashley just hopes one day she wake up and Don just he be the right. Sometimes he could be he could be the right man for the wrong woman. Like since he might not be, although you got kids with this man and you love him, but since he might not just be for you, that it happens sometimes. And as women, we don't want to accept that because we love him or we got kids by him. We love him and have children by him. So we just keeping hope alive because we just hoping one day things will change. Sis, sometimes you can hope and hope and hope and it'll never change. And you'll sit up and look and be like, man, I done wasted all this time on absolutely nothing. Oh, Flora was a fire child. Oh, I didn't know that, sis. But no, Flora was heavy set at one time. Which is a strong refund. Chrissy has a man now after them videos. Girl, what you just said? Look, that video Chrissy came out with yesterday. I said, Chrissy, you need to be slapped all upside the head about that video. Honey, that video was about 8 minutes and 4 of it was promo. And the other 4 minutes was what Ming had already showed on her channel. I thought to myself, since y'all the Wonder Twins of Houston, since you might want to get with your homegirl and find out, when y'all vlogging together and show and find out what she's gonna show of you guys vlogging. So since you don't show the same, you showed the exact same thing that Ming showed. You showed us Ming sneaking the drink. Ming had already showed us that sis last week. Like you right, sis, you are very behind on videos. Exactly. I was like, Chrissy, girl, that man over there messing up your money, sis. Well, maybe he worked nights like Jasmine's daddy does. Maybe he works nights. And Chrissy probably feel like, well, I don't really got to do it because that my bae bringing home a check. Sis, there's no such thing as I have enough money. Yeah, there's no such thing as that. Yeah, it was the dumbest thing. I was like, Chrissy, you wasted your editing skills on that, sis. Matter of fact, I don't even think you edited on it. Sis, that was a whole waste of time. I just looked, I was like, oh, Chrissy, that was horrible. But we do know, y'all, when Chrissy got a whole ninja over there, sis don't be doing a whole bunch of vlogging. She be preoccupied. Sis already said that ninja over there feeding her real good. I guess sis get full and she be like, I'm going to bed. I ain't gonna edit or vlog nothing or anything. Oh, the kids are back in school. Oh, okay. Yeah, she really don't have any excuse. She said, well, at least the kids are eating. I don't know. That video was a whole hot mess. I was like, sis, don't you do that anymore. How can you be struggling for content? You have 9 kids that can make your girl. What? You ain't saying nothing. I've been saying that for the longest. Yeah, at the end of the day, these women don't show mom life. Well, they don't show the mom life that they should be trying to influence, right? Even if they got a whole bunch of stuff going on in their life, they changing men like they change their underwear, blah, 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 with all that. Since you don't have to show us that. Like at the end of the day, all them chicks need managers. They need managers bad, real bad. I don't know if she sent those kids back. She said she wasn't gonna send them back, but who knows? Yeah, you can show us videos and you get the kids up ready for school in the morning and what happens when they come home in the afternoon, how you do after school activities with them or how you get them ready for the home, all kind of videos. Right, ratchet mama, that just make you want to just shake your head. It just makes you, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it just makes you be like, oh my God, are you serious? When you see all these other black moms on YouTube, they don't show that, because at the end of the day, your channel is a show, right? And and why do you want to show that? Even if that's what's going on in your life, sis, why do you feel so compelled or comfortable to keep showing that ignorant ish? I don't know. Oh, Proud Mama 12 had her baby. Okay, yes, I did see a little bit of her video where she said that something, she showed the back of the baby's head was in the thumbnail, and she was saying Proud Mama 12 was saying that she went right back to work. I guess the day after she came home with the baby, sis said she went right back to work. She didn't even take the 6 week off. And I'm thinking to myself, when she said that, I'm sitting there listening to her. I'm like, sis, do you think that's cute that you couldn't even rest your body after having a baby? And you said in the video that your blood pressure is off the records. They're watching you, and they're heavily watching you because your blood pressure was extremely elevated, and you couldn't even you since you I'm assuming you didn't have any money saved up because you had to run back to work, or maybe you have jobs that don't offer FMLA, you know? Yes, sis, that to me that's a problem because as many kids that you have, you sis, you need some health insurance over there. You need a job with benefits that's providing you with some FMLA. Well, she got 7 jobs, so she say. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I understand you out here hustling for your children, but sis, if you got to go work 7 jobs, it's obvious you don't make enough on one to take care of your whole family, sis, and you got to do 7 different things just to make ends meet. And they're probably still not meeting the way you need them to meet because you birthed the baby on Monday. I'm just giving you a timeline. I don't know if this is the actual timeline. I'm just throwing one out there. You birthed the baby on Monday. You said unexpectedly. You said, you went into labor unexpectedly. So you birthed the baby on Monday. Tuesday you brought it home, and Wednesday you had to go back to your 7 jobs. Since you didn't even have enough time to let your womb heal. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mama 13 is a conservative thought. If it ever exists, she is it a girl? I was wondering why the baby's father can't help out financially so she can take a few weeks off. That's what I'm saying. Like, since you had to run back to work the day after you brought the baby home? Wow. It just made me think, sis, you don't have any money saved up? I mean, when you found out you was pregnant, you knew eventually you was gonna deliver it within 9 months, right? Seems to me once you found out you was pregnant, sis, you should have been stacking your cheese. So you could at least took 2 weeks off. Maybe because I do know some women who don't take the full 6 weeks off. They might take like 4 weeks off, just take a month off, right? So they can get back to work. But those typically are the women who don't have the benefit of being off of work because they have jobs that doesn't provide benefit for them. And all I'm thinking is, if you're birthing kids like you are, I would think you would have a job that offers that type of benefit for you, which is FMLA. So you can take 6 weeks off. I mean, since it's we in the middle of Corona. The last thing you need to do is, because you got to go out and work these 800 jobs you have and bring Corona back to your house to your newborn baby and the other children. I'm just saying. Her jobs is DoorDash, homeschooling, braiding the kids' hair, doing laundry. Last but not least, cash assistance. Oh, I know that's right. She is still open down there. She shouldn't be right. She shouldn't be at work. I mean, back in the old days, I know this is not, the olden days, but they didn't even want you going outside because your body is still open. They didn't even want you going outside. You are the baby for the first month. She says she works from home. One of her jobs, she says she works from home, but she also does delivery of meals, which I think is DoorDash. I don't know, but she does that too. So you got to leave your house to do that. Hey, Vijay. She said, I know her stimulus check was fat. Yeah. Proud Mama 12 doesn't really take donations in hand because somebody asked her to put her Cash App in, so they can, donate to her. And, but she's so proudful that she doesn't want to do that. And I'm not mad at her for that. If she doesn't want to take people's money, she don't have to. That's her choice. Exactly. Pineapples. If she owns a business, does she not have employees? I guess not. She said Nisha said her at home job is new YouTube, I would think. I don't know, y'all. That when she said that she had to go back to work the day after she brought the baby home, I was like, damn, sis, you couldn't even take a week off? Damn. I mean, right now with Corona, they not cutting your utilities off, and if you got a mortgage, they letting you put your mortgage in forbearance. I think that's up now, dog. I don't know. Anyway, we didn't do that. We went on paid ours, but um, yeah, I don't know. I would think with all those children she had that she could have, qualified for some type of extra help, especially just birthing a baby into the world and having all those medical conditions. Your blood pressure sky high. You said it's basically off the Richter scale, and your doctor, he okayed you to go back to work the day after you get out the hospital. I was like, girl, you go, baby. Ooh, you gonna hurt yourself. Who watching the baby? I guess one of them older kids. She does seem to be a nice person, but um, I'm not taking away from her being nice. I'm just trying to figure out why wouldn't she put herself in a position where she could sit there and bond with her baby for at least a month, you know, instead of having to scurry off to a job, especially as fragile as she say her health is. She says she has preeclampsia. Like, sis, you can die from that. That's dangerous. Since you all say she works at home, maybe that's the job she went to the day after. I hope so. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, sis. I'm hoping she didn't have to leave the house. Who keeps knocking her up, child? I don't know. That person hasn't came forward yet. Yeah, I don't know. The verdict's still out on that. I don't know. But I'm gonna just be real honest. Based off what she said in her video that I saw today, she said her last 4 or 5 pregnancies, she's had this problem with her blood pressure being very elevated. I would just hope and pray that she has decided not to birth any more children, and the ones that's already here healthy and well, and give all her love and attention to the ones who are here. She even said that Cupcake, the baby before this new one, was very upset because she said Cupcake was scared of the baby. And I'm thinking to myself, why would Cupcake be scared of the baby? Cupcake don't play with baby dolls. She don't know what a baby doll looks like, because I'm pretty sure your new baby looks like one of Cupcake's baby dolls. So if Cupcake holds a baby doll, why would she be scared of this baby? I don't know how she do it with all them kids, but sis, honey, my hat's off to you. Yeah, there is an addiction to pregnancy. I don't know, but based off what she said, she still has preeclampsia, and her blood pressure is, like she said, it's real elevated. I don't understand what doctor excused her to go back to work based off the severity of her health. Stacey said, take the uterus out at this point. But the dolls don't move and make noises. No, they don't. And babies do move, but newborn babies don't move as much and make noises like I said. If her little girl, why would her little girl be so terrified of this baby? Or maybe the Cupcake is used to being a baby all this time, and again she had to hurry up and push her out the way because here come a new baby. Aisha said, I guess babies don't move and cry. I don't know. Lindsay, I don't know. I don't even know if she's trying to prove a point by having 13 kids. I think she just likes having children. That has to be obvious. So it's just like having children. She breastfeeding 4 different kids. My God. I'm shocked she's back on YouTube. She deleted all her videos at one point because the older kids were embarrassed. Yeah, that's sad. My little brother was scared of my little cousin when we were little, but my cousin was a little um facially challenged. Ah, what you say? Your little cousin's a little scary. How do you have time to get pregnant? I guess she ain't working all in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, sis. I mean, it don't take you long to get pregnant. All you gotta do is stick it in it. Boom, there go a baby. Say don't make no sense. Mommy surprised that he really was. Oh my God. She better hope she doesn't catch something letting every man put, put up inside of her. Maria, I know that's right, sis. 13 kids a lot. I did, however, catch a video where she said all her kids don't have, don't have different daddies. Sis, the verdict's still out on that because I've been hearing that she did a video before she took all her videos down that she said all the kids had different dads. So, child, I don't know. I don't know how many daddies she has. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm not saying this to be smart. I obviously y'all, I don't care. You know, if she don't care, I definitely don't care. All I'm saying is when it comes to her health, I just wish that lady would just, I mean, 13 kids is since in 2020, baby, that's a lot of children. That's a lot of children. That's a lot of people to be responsible for, to provide for. You always have to, I mean, in the event, God forbid, something happens to her, sis, who is getting ready to take care of all your children? Like, who can house all those kids at one time? Even the ones who are older. I don't think they've left. I don't think her older kids have left the nest yet. So, in God forbid, in the event something happens to her tragically, sis, who in your family has a house big enough to house all those children, or are they gonna leave their home and come to the house that you know lived in? Like that's what I would be thinking about. If something happens to me, who would be taking care of my children? Oh really? She must have come back with what I heard after she moved. Yeah, sis. The rumor was that she had said all her kids, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I saw her before she took all those videos, and I remember her saying that all her children did have different fathers. I did remember that, but I obviously I didn't film that. I didn't screen record that because I didn't have no reason to. But I do remember her saying that. And I started watching her in like late 2018. I'm pretty sure because I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't see all them kids being super uh, excited about a new child coming in that house every year because the more kids you have, the less you can do for unless it's over there, balling out of control. And I don't think she is because if she was, she wouldn't have as many jobs as she says she as that she says she has. She would have, I don't know, y'all. 13 pings. Ooh, baby. You said that interview's on Tommy Sotomayor's webpage. Okay. Her oldest daughter moved out. I would move out too, wouldn't you? Yeah, all those kids look different. But again, y'all, she said they don't. That's her story. She's telling it. So we can only believe what she says or what she's saying currently. Okay. I almost broke my neck, y'all. Ooh, okay, y'all. We've been on here for a little over an hour. If you guys are in the chat currently and you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like these types of lives where we just sit and conversate and react on stuff that we see and hear, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share my video out or my live out. And make sure you also join me on my cooking channel where I get in the kitchen, and it's called Get in the Kitchen with Tasha. She makes sure that they get everything they want and need. Cupcake looks like one of her older kids, and the darker two boys. Oh, okay. Yeah, she does provide for her children. Um, I will say that she does provide for her children, and you know, I don't know. I just really feel like personally, that's a lot of children to have to, again, in the event that something might happen to her, baby, how's all your children gonna stay together and be raised together? I don't know, y'all. But again, that's her life. That's her worry. She has to worry about that. Not me, not y'all, not anyone. Yeah, I'm okay, sis. I almost fell coming in the house. I had to come in the house because I was sitting in my garage and somebody had something in the middle of the floor and the light was off and I didn't see it. Right, exactly, Chanel. The pressure issue is the reason why. Like you don't play with blood pressure. Like since you can have a stroke, you don't play with blood pressure. So with no husband, honey, you do. You need a team and you need a whole bunch of guidance and a whole bunch of prayer. My goodness. I have four and y'all, it was hard for me. So I could just imagine. My God. No, I couldn't imagine. I don't want to imagine. That's too many people to be accountable for. I wouldn't want that much responsibility. That's just too much. Then she has little bitties. Oh my gosh. She'll never be finished with school, dealing with kids in school. Never. She will never be finished. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I gotta get off here because I want to edit this video and it's 11 o'clock and I got to get going so I can get into bed. I thank you all for coming by and joining me, and we're talking. And again, you guys, this is just conversation, just about what we're seeing and hearing on the internet. But I wanted to give you guys my reaction. Once again, thank you so much for coming by. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out the door, and I will see you guys in the next one. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye bye.